So we brought you here to share a little bit about yourself and your story and your work. So, what's the feeling you have about the wisdom keepers that you've this body of work that you've created?
I feel grateful.
You feel grateful?
I feel grateful, yes.
Yeah.
That they have come to me.
Okay. So why don't you say something about how they came to you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So this was probably about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was during a time of my life where I was feeling a great deal of despair about what's happening in our world.
Okay.
And powerless as to what to do about it.
Okay.
And at the same time, I was feeling a lot of personal stress in my own life,
Mm-hmm.
and longing to reconnect with my own arts practice.
Yeah.
So that was kind of like the backdrop. And
So I don't know if people
yes.
know that you're an artist and an expressive arts,
Yes.
a graduate of the expressive arts therapy program, which is how I met you.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And so I have a counseling practice, and I was doing some teaching as well. So this came at a time, too, when I was feeling like there was a lot of output and very little time just to kind of drop in and relax and connect with spirit through my own creativity.
Yeah.
And I remember just expressing some desperation and sadness to my
Yeah.
husband and my daughter, and they said, Rosie, just doodle. They said, just go to an art store, get a pad of paper and a marker, and just doodle.
Okay.
And so I thought, all right, what the heck? Just something that had no pressure, wasn't going to make a mess, it wasn't going to interfere with the private practice I have in our home. And so I did that. I got a piece of paper, or a pad of paper, and a black marker, and I started doodling. And I did one doodle, and then I did another doodle where I actually created a face, the outline of a face, and then I started doodling inside of that face.
Wow.
And that was her, the one
Which
with the
one?
heart on her. Yeah, she was the first one that
Okay.
came through. And I remember looking at her and feeling so entranced and loved, and there was sort of this feeling like she knew something that I didn't know. She was embodying some level of peace or trust in humanity that I was really lacking in that moment.
Okay.
And I felt, God, that was really fun. Maybe I'll do another one.
Wow.
And then I started getting these impulses each time. I thought, oh, this is going to be someone from Africa, or this is going to be someone with a Jewish background, or I started to feel called. Maybe
Yeah.
I'd have a dream one night, or I'd get an intuitive hit. And I felt like these were beings that were coming to me, and it didn't matter what their religion or their ethnicity or their gender or their orientation, or that they all arrived at some level of wisdom and compassion in their heart, open-heartedness.
And this was happening in the face of the despair
Yes.
that you were feeling.
Yes.
And your response to the despair.
Yes. And I felt healed just looking at them. Like they
Yeah.
were, and also like, because there was a part of me that was getting a little caught up in all of the seeming divisions of the world.
Mm-hmm.
And then just being visited by beings that represent each of these camps and saying, well, they arrived at a place where they know that they're love, and they know that I'm love, and they know that we're all the same.
Mm-hmm.
That, I don't know, there was something extremely heartening for me about that.
Will you permit us to play the essence of what you shared with us back?
And I would love
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I would love that.
Okay. Rosie,
Yeah.
let's watch.
When I look out into the world and I listen to the news what's happening, and I see the faces of people in despair, I feel it so deeply in my heart. All the light in my life seems like it's dimming. And I'm searching for something to bring that light up again.
Here. This is the landing spot, right here. This is the place where it all comes together, and I'm a witness, I'm a vessel, I'm right here. But this is it. This is it. I'm alive, and it's alive, and it's flowing through me, and I have to show this to people. I have to show this to people because we're standing right at the center. I'm trying to find the truth in all of this. I'm trying to find who we really are. Maybe if I can just see the truth of who we really, truly are, then I can have hope again.
Have you seen the faces? Have you seen the faces? Look at those lines. Look at those lines. There's something there. There's stories there. I can see they're telling me something. Beautiful.
So, Rosie, how was that for you?
Very beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you. It's really beautiful to hear the story and the source. Yeah. Yeah.